Hello everyone, just taking a break from painting up all those World War II aircraft that I purchased from the Plastic Soldier Company in their grab bags. Moved on just temporarily to the Korean War, so I was tempted by these models and some others. So these are 3D prints that I purchased some STL files from RAC Enterprises. The models are F9F Panthers. Uh, Decals are I got from Pendraken, but they're scale specialities, which Pendraken are the UK distributor of scale specialities decals, but they originate in the US. The STL files are designed for 1/200th scale, but it's a simple matter just to reduce them down by 2/3 and you get 1/300th scale. And yeah, not much else to say about that really. I'm planning on printing up some MiGs and some Sabres, and that will satisfy my appetite for Korean War aerial warfare. Uh, I'm still planning on using lacquered coffins as the walls because whilst they concentrate on the Second World War, they do have a small number of jets, very small number of jets that came in. Obviously, the MU-262 being the most famous one. So they have stats for some jet fighters, and you can kind of get away with it if you're not, if you're not dealing with aircraft in the sort of Vietnam War with a lot more missile armament, that kind of thing. I think it'll work. They've got the scope to put the speed of the planes up to from 6 maximum to 8. So I think it should work quite well. Anyway, I've got to get the other planes painted up. If you want to see some an interesting film that contains a lot of footage of Panthers in flight, taking off and landing on carrier decks and flying over dramatic landscapes and so on. And there's some genuine footage, but also some mock-ups and models and so on. But there's a lot of real footage of Panthers in that film. Go to the bridges at Toko-ri. Can't remember when it was made. I think it was made in the 50s. Starring William Holden, Grace Kelly, based on a book by James Michener. Lots of, as I say, lots of images of the planes in that. Mistakenly, as it happens, because the Panthers are being used as proxies for Banshees, which were a ground attack aircraft, which would have been the planes that they would have used to attack bridges and so on. But the US Navy cooperated with the makers of the film, and they were flying Panthers when the film crew recorded the film. So yeah, nice looking models. I think really pleased with the way they came out. Anyway, that's it. Probably go back to World War II for my next little batch of painting, and then I'll skip backwards and forwards between World War II and the Korean War, I think, until I've got enough to play a game with the Korean War. Thanks for watching. See you later.